It is said that in the Kenyan politics, there is no one that can match the enigma Raila Amolo Odinga in terms of having concrete supporters. And today, this has revealed itself. On Saturday night, supporters of Raila Amolo Odinga in Homabay stormed Homabay Stadium, which was currently constructed the Raila Amolo Odinga Stadium, for Madaraka Day celebration to spend the night, the Madaraka Eve of 2025 at Homabay Stadium, awaiting to welcome President William Ruto tomorrow. Now, allow me to analyze this strategy in a way that directly points fingers at Professor Abraham Kithure Kindiki. For the first time, President William Ruto decided, due to his current relationship with Raila Amolo Odinga and the broad-based government, he decided to take Madaraka Day celebration to Homabay County. And this was a direct uh, indication that Raila Amolo Odinga and President William Ruto are not going to part ways anytime soon. And in this move, Raila Amolo Odinga is going to prove to President William Ruto why William Ruto should not concentrate on the Mount Kenya region, but he should concentrate on the Nyanza region, as the Nyanza region is set to replace the Mount Kenya region in William Ruto's voting blocks in the 2027 general election. And I dare say that this is a direct threat to Professor Abraham Kithure Kindiki, the Deputy President of the Republic of Kenya, the man from Tharaka-Nithi, and who is currently the representative of the Mount Kenya region in the top position as the DP of the Republic of Kenya. Now let's get down to details. Today, large crowd entered the Raila Odinga Stadium in Homabay at around 9:30 p.m. in the night before Madaraka Day celebration, creating a tense situation for security officers there. Now, from video clips shared online, people could be seen pushing their way into the stadium, forcing security teams to open the gates to avoid injuries and chaos. The crowd, excited about the upcoming national celebration, arrived many hours before the official start of the event. Madaraka Day, which is marked every year on 1st June, celebrates the day Kenya gained internal self-rule in the year 1963. This year, the celebration are being held in Homabay County, with President William Ruto expected to lead the event. Many government official leaders and dignitaries are also set to attend. People from across the region began arriving early, hoping to get a good spot inside the stadium. However, as the number of people outside the gates increased, it is difficult for the security officers to control the crowd. Now, the video clips have showed that the people running into the stadium, some shouting with excitement, while others just wanted to secure a place before the stadium reached full capacity. The Raila Amolo Odinga Stadium in Homabay holds a maximum of 20,000 people. But I dare tell you, by saa sita usiku, the stadium was full and people had even exceeded the capacity. Now, what are the people of Nyanza region trying to tell President William Ruto? We got your back. You also have to have our back. When Raila Amolo Odinga and William Ruto entered into the broad-based agreement, many speculated that William Ruto cannot replace the Mount Kenya region with the Luo Nyanza region people. Why? Because they believe the Mount Kenya region has the highest number of voters. But one thing they forgot, that Raila Amolo Odinga's people and supporters are not people that can be bought. They are not people that can be influenced even with anything. These people follow Raila Amolo Odinga without question. So if Raila Amolo Odinga dares to tell these people to vote for William Ruto in the year 2027, I dare say that will actually mean they will completely vote for William Ruto. But one thing has to happen. The second most powerful seat in the Republic of Kenya, the deputy president position, has to be on the table. Why am I saying this? If you look closely, you will all realize that His Excellency the Deputy President, Professor Abraham Kindiki, has been trying so much to lobby the Mount Kenya region behind him to actually prove a point to President William Ruto that he has the ground around his finger, to prove to the president that he is controlling the Mount Kenya region, and the president shouldn't be worried on, I mean, on the people that will vote for him from the Mount Kenya region. Why? Kindiki's position as the DP came due to the impeachment of Rigathi Gachagua, and he knows it is a threat to him because Raila Amolo Odinga, when signing the said MOU, the Memorandum of Understanding between him and William Ruto, a clause was written down, and he ensured that that clause is considered and put in the agreement and signed on. Raila Amolo Odinga, to sign the said MOU with William Ruto, he told William Ruto, if he, Raila Amolo Odinga, and his people are to vote for William Ruto in the 2027 general election, William Ruto must promise that he will offer them the deputy president's role. He will take the deputy president's slot from Kithure Kindiki and give it to Raila Amolo Odinga's people. And the names that Raila Amolo Odinga brought to the table includes the name of the Cabinet Secretary of Mining, Ali Hassan Joho, the name of the Cabinet Secretary of the Energy, that is Opiyo Wandayi, and last, the name of the Homabay Governor, Gladys Wanga. And that is why to the Madaraka Day celebration, which is expected to happen tomorrow in Homabay, it will be a determiner whether Gladys Wanga can bring the people from his place to William Ruto's ballot box in the year 2027. And I dare say, Gladys Wanga is working to ensure that that role of being the DP or the running mate of William Ruto in the year 2027 does not slip off her fingers. Why am I telling you this? If you look closely, William Ruto, after signing the MOU, he went to the Mount Kenya region. He started his tour in the Mount Kenya region. Why? Immediately after signing the MOU with Raila Amolo Odinga, why did William Ruto need to visit the mountain? He needed to see whether the mountain in any way can be convinced to vote for him, even a half of them, in the year 2027. Are we together? And that is why he transversed to the Mount Kenya region. But in his tour in the Mount Kenya region, William Ruto realized that he has become so unpopular in the Mount Kenya region, and there is no way that these people are even going to vote, half of them, for him in the year 2027. And so he then gave Kithure Kindiki the order to deal and try to prove that he is capable of bringing the people of the Mount Kenya region to him. Even if it's not the Mount Kenya region as a whole, the Mount Kenya East bloc, Kithure Kindiki has to prove to William Ruto that he can convince the Meru County people, the Tharaka Nithi County people, the Embu County people, and the Isiolo County people to vote for William Ruto in the year 2027. Are we together? So when William Ruto realized this, now he has returned to Raila Amolo Odinga, and his tour in the Nyanza region is one that will seal the fate of Professor Abraham Kindiki. And I tell you, even in the Mount Kenya region where these people voted for William Ruto as a bloc in the year 2022, and William Ruto became the president, even during his swearing in, These people never showed the passion and the anger to be associated with William Ruto, as the people of the Nyanza region have shown. Imagine today being, on Saturday, which was the eve of Madaraka Day. These people arrived at the Raila Amolo Odinga Stadium 12 hours before, and they filled the stadium to the core. They are going to spend the night there. They are going to sleep at Raila Odinga Stadium, waiting for the Madaraka Day to happen tomorrow. And that sends a clear message to William Ruto that, wait a minute. So Gladys Wanga, the governor of Homabay, can really bring these people to me in these numbers, and they can be convinced to vote for me as a bloc come the year 2027. And that is why this card is a card that will, currently cripple Kithure Kindiki's influence within the circle of President William Ruto. And I tell you this, Kithure Kindiki, even after Ruto left the Mount Kenya region after finishing his tour, he has been trying to convince Ruto to come to the Mount Kenya region, to prove to Ruto that he has people that are backing him. And that is why Kithure Kindiki, being a son of Tharaka Nithi and Meru County, he has been in Embu County several times, Tharaka Nithi a few, but in Meru County, which is the third largest county with the highest number of registered voters, Kithure Kindiki has brought William Ruto there over 3 times since Ruto finished his tour in the Mount Kenya region, to prove that the people of Meru will vote for William Ruto. But those people of Meru, they are not following Kithure Kindiki. Why? There's something that happened. The other day, on 29th of May, Kalonzo Musyoka held an homecoming ceremony at his Sekuru home. I think it is in Kithure. Now, there, 2 kingpins of the Meru region arrived at Kalonzo Musyoka's event. That is the former Meru governor and cabinet secretary of agriculture, Peter Munya. If you are to go to Meru and ask who is their most loved kingpin, then they will crown Peter Munya as their kingpin. And there was also the former cabinet secretary of agriculture and the former Meru senator, Mithika Linturi. Both of them are the top 2 giants that represent Meru County, and they don't want anything that is associated with Kithure Kindiki or William Ruto, which means they are currently associating themselves with the opposition, which leaves one person, and that is Kiraito Murungi. Kiraito Murungi, after William Ruto left, Kiraito Murungi and the other Meru leaders met and held a meeting. And in that meeting, they agreed that they are not going to join the government. But Kithure Kindiki called them into the table and offered them positions within the government of William Ruto, which clearly Peter Munya turned down, and Mithika Linturi refused to rejoin William Ruto's government, where he even went ahead to hold an interview with the media stations in the country and even in Meru County, Weru TV, to destroy and discredit William Ruto and expose everything that William Ruto did to him, which clearly says the bridge between William Ruto and Mithika Linturi was burned. And when the bridge between Mithika Linturi together with Peter Munya is burned between them and William Ruto, that means they don't even associate themselves with Kithure Kindiki, who is their brother, by the way, from Meru County and Tharaka Nithi County. Now, this sent a clear message to William Ruto. Hata urudi Meru kiasi gani, hautapata support, and Kithure Kindiki is unpopular within Meru County. So, realizing that Kithure Kindiki cannot convince even his own people, the Tharaka people, the Meru people, and the Embu people, to come out in numbers when the president is around, that sends a clear message to Ruto and his inner circle. They made a decision to go back to Raila Amolo Odinga and rejoin with Raila Amolo Odinga to make the decision of now going and seeing how the people of Nyanza region will receive me. And there they will seal the fate of who will become the running mate of William Ruto in the year 2027. And I dare say that Gladys Wanga, through this Madaraka Day celebration, she will prove to Ruto that she is worthy of the position, and Ruto, I dare say, will grant that wish. And if Gladys Wanga is the running mate of William Ruto, Raila Amolo Odinga will say Ruto Tosha, and the people of Nyanza region will vote for William Ruto. Are we together? And remember, the IEBC has been reconstituted. Senator Karugu Adhangwa revealed to us that Ruto is planning a mass registration of the Mount Kenya people from the IEBC as registered voters, which tells you that the people of the Mount Kenya region are going to be reduced in numbers, which gives Ruto a clear chance to compensate of those that will remain and those that will vote for the opposition with the Nyanza region bloc, and also bringing in the table the voters from the northeastern region. I tell you, Ruto is not a fool. He is the greatest political uh, strategist that we have ever had in the 254. I mean, he learned from the best, who was Daniel Moi. And actually, he is going to beat the opposition if it goes in this manner. For now, that's what's up. I would really love to hear your comments in regards to tomorrow's Madaraka Day. Leave a comment on the comment section. See you in our next video. This is the Kenyan Daily Report.